One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told.
Hello. Back out again with my son Trav.
Hello, the fourth time.
Fourth time. Right, now I'm sorry about the sound today. Basically, this is our fourth take. Something's gone wrong with my microphone, so I am using the phone one. So if it sounds a bit distant, I apologise, but it's not windy. So where are we today? Well, we're actually out on a dragon hunt. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute.
Hope this forecast going to work.
Let's hope so. So we're out in a place called St Leonards Forest near Horsham. I've not been here before. We're on the edge of the forest and then we're going back into it. I'll give you a quick flick round. So there's a field there, forest through there, not too much to see. So we're in the Weald, which used to be like the Amazon forest up the south, all chopped down by Tudor times, I suppose, most of it. So why is there still a forest here? Same reason there are still a few small forests left in the south everywhere, hunting. So I believe it was a breeding ground for hunting boars, so they would have hunted them as well. So it was kept by the Normans. I think it was the De Bros family. The Brambar Rapp would have owned all this. It used to be pretty big. What happened was they started more and more pig iron than iron ore, so they got rid of a lot of the woodland. It was all sort of built over for that, and now it's much smaller, 712 acres, and it's owned by the Forestry Commission. So it's preserved, at least something's preserved, not the same size it was. But yeah, hunting, that's what kept it. So we're going to push on, get a bit more into the woods, and I might tell you all about the dinosaurs. The dragon. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, right in the middle of the woods. I'll do a spin round for a sec. It's lovely in here. Now hopefully you can't hear the motorcycles, they're still there in the distance. But we're right in the forest now. There be dragons. So what's all that about? So there was a 6th century, so that's the 500s. Let's just get it so the sun's not in us. Frankish, so that is like German nobleman called Leonard. He wouldn't have been saint at the time. He converted to Christianity, and then supposedly he became a hermit living on his own in these woods. So he had a hermitage, which I think is a little hermit's hut in these woods, and there was a dragon, and Saint Leonard, after he became saint, fought the dragon and killed the dragon, but he got injured. Apparently when his blood fell on the floor, white roses or something grew, but anyway, supposedly killed the dragon, and that's why he's called Saint Leonard. But they also say, the other story is that he lived in Germany, and it was Benedictine monks built a shrine to him in this wood. But whatever, supposedly in the 500s he fought England's last dragon. There is a little caveat in that in a minute. He fought England's last dragon in this woods and won. So there you go. So we may be dragon hunting, but we may not see a dragon today, Trav, because I'm not sure there's any more left.
There's no dragons actually.
You don't think so?
There's no dragons because they're dead.
We'll find out. Watch this space. Oh, Trav, guess what?
What?
Guess what I've just seen?
You do have a joke today. I thought you didn't have jokes today.
You know, I said there was no more dragons.
Yeah.
I think I was wrong. Do you know why?
Why?
Look, I found one! It's a big dragon! It's come to get you!
You got a dragon from Scooby-Doo and you're playing
Yes, oh, sorry, it's the wrong way around. I am a big dragon. I'm gonna get you.
You got a dragon from Scooby-Doo. From year 23.
Yeah, it's not the best design. It's the only dragon.
Is that from my room?
Yes, it is from your room.
That's just crazy.
It was the only dragon I could find. There you go.
And why is that then?
Because I couldn't find another one.
Well, goodbye to you, Dragon Year 23.
We've seen a dragon now in St Leonards Wood, so there is still a dragon left. Just so you know.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, I just thought I'd show you. Honestly, this place is actually big. I suppose it would be 714 acres.
Can't see us yet.
And we've had it to ourselves, apart from one jogger we came across. Ever since we left the motorcyclist, we've had it all to ourselves. I think it's because there's no car park nearby. No car park, no people, no one. When we left, it was Dogtopia found. So, I was going to talk about another little incident to do with dragons. So, supposedly, St Leonard, as I said, killed the last dragon in England. Although there were a few other stories about the last dragons in England. But anyway, in the 5th century, 6th century, but in 1612 there were rumours there was another dragon in this wood, apart from the one we just found.
Yes.
So even another dragon, and there was rumours going around this dragon was in these woods, and people were all scared about the dragon. Well, I'll tell you where they think the rumour came from. It's reckoned that the rumour was put out by local smugglers to stop people coming to the woods and finding out that they were up to no good. Because, yeah, I don't know how long the rumour lasted, but it was just for a little while, and they reckon, yes, it was smugglers. There was a lot of smuggling going on at those times because the taxes were really high, and it was to avoid paying the taxes. So there you go. Anyway, it's so nice here. So yeah, St Leonards Wood, you'll have to park, well, unless you find a car park near it. I certainly didn't. You'll have to park a ways away. But you could spend hours, and you could spend all day walking around in here. It's really nice. Haven't seen any deers, but then me and Trav do tend to talk a bit, so they probably run a mile. There was a sign about shooting further back, but I haven't heard anyone shooting. So absolutely lovely. You enjoying it, Trav?
Oh yes.
And as again, one more apology for the sound. I've had to revert to the camera sound because my microphone's gone. Anyway, we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay, back in the car. Baking, isn't it, Trav?
Yes, we've got a map still there.
Yeah, there's a map on the screen because I'm going to see my daughter.
And I feel really hot now.
Yeah, we are really hot.
And now I feel really baking.
Yeah.
And now it's boiling in the car.
We'll put the aircon on, so we'll make it sweet. It was brilliant. I tell you what, the St Leonards Woods, once you're in there, there's no one. We saw one jogger in about an hour, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours. You could spend all day, you could do 10 miles in there. The paths are, as per any forest, what you've got as a public footpath. There's a myriad of paths, so you're a bit of guesswork, but you can't get lost. So absolutely lovely. Sorry, my eyes are running down, getting stung. So what is your verdict, Trav?
Very good walk.
Very good walk. And what's your score?
23 scores.
Jeez, that's a lot. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, even though I can't see anything now because there's so much sweat in my eyes. Because it was just lovely. It's a lovely wood, no one there. All right, catch you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.